Hi Leos, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your October, safely saying, from the 9th of October to the 9th of November, okay, since we're filming it today, reading for love and romance for Leos. I'm going to start out with the the Doreen Virtue, Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm asking for a word of prayer that we can close with when it comes to the end of the reading. Thank you, Spirit, and we'll look at that later. What I want to do in the meantime, welcome, by the way, to those of you who are new to this channel, and thank you to the many who come to me and receive readings on a monthly basis. For those of you who write me and tell me how they've allowed Spirit to come in and to guide them in their path so that they can be led in a better direction, and how that has turned out for them in such beautiful ways. I greatly appreciate that because it makes me very proud and happy that I have chosen to do this with my time. So I'm starting out with the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm going to be combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through two separate individual Celtic spreads. And the first spread is going to represent you guys, and the second spread is going to represent the person you are thinking of in your life for the October 9th to September 9th time period. So I'm starting out with you guys, Leos, and here you are. This card is representing your current life path here on Earth at this time, and you're very excited about a new direction. Hoping, wishing, and praying with the Wheel of Fortune card that this new direction is going to lead you into a much happier energy. In your thoughts position, you guys have the Strength card. Trying to be strong when it comes to this new path, because in your foundation you are connected to someone who feels like maybe even it's either a soulmate connection or someone where there's just really equal give and take. There's equal happiness and contentment. For some of you Leos, in the recent past, there may have been 3 people, or you were starting a new business or direction, but because it's a love reading, I'm going to stay with the love energies I receive in messages. In the next few weeks, you've got a new exciting path that, okay, before you were looking at the path, you were excited about the path, you were hoping, wishing, and praying for the path, and now in the next few weeks, this path is in front of you. It's very passionate, it's very exciting, and it could very well involve another fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is a general read. Spirit's saying that you guys have control over figuring out what this new path is about, having hope in this new path, communicating maybe even to make sure this path is the right one for you. Spirit's trying to talk to some of you about the Ace of Swords energies, claiming victory over a path that you have been on, and now using the energies of your inner strength to step out into a new direction. Even though it may be scary, it's a path being offered to you by the universe nonetheless. In your hopes and fears position, there is an offer of love that you guys are hoping or fearing, and in your outcome position, you are looking at someone wondering if this was someone you should have pulled into your path or not. Now, the person you guys are thinking about in their current life path here on Earth at this time, they have the Knight of Swords, so they have some words they have to or want to express that may be difficult to hear. They may be acting too quickly or out of their emotions and need to be careful for fear that they could stab that bird up behind them. This could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, who's being reborn somehow. They're learning from where they've been, and now they may be moving on from the person you guys are thinking of. Wow. In the person that you're thinking of thoughts positions, they have felt very good from their connection to you. And in their foundation, this person could be very fiery, or they're angry and frustrated because what they thought was a connection is being interrupted by maybe a connection that some of you guys have with another fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. In the person you're thinking of's recent past, they did well financially. They were taking care of themselves and trying to invest in a contented home lifestyle. And in the next few weeks, they're running away. They have control in the next 4 to 6 weeks who they want to offer their heart to. And I think they're going to move on. For some of you, yes, this is going to be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. Could very well be a female. And she isn't going to take much baloney. She's ready to cut something out of her path that doesn't serve her, though in her hopes and fears, she's fearing that she'll be reminiscing about the past. And in her outcome position, she's stuck in the hermit energies, trying to figure out, how did things end up here? Who am I now because of what I've experienced with this Leo? Where am I going to go to next? Do I even want love in my path anymore? So some of you Leos are moving on to connect with someone who you just really enjoy. And the person that you're thinking of, who could be an air sign, is cutting away from a situation because they want to offer their heart to someone who offers it back, number one, and who is going to help provide them with a beautiful home and lifestyle and fulfillment. So back to you guys again. You guys are getting excited, pardon me, about a new path when it comes to career and finances being offered to you by the universe. For some of you, you're hoping and wishing and praying either for a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, or cusp. Or you're listening to your intuition about this wish. You're trying to use the energies of the Strength card to make it through a difficult lesson or experience. And some of you are thinking of making a small love offer, or are wondering if a love offer can be tied to and with this person who you feel very connected with. Again, could be a Pisces. In the recent past, you were setting goals when it came to either a new business and or a new love connection, a third person who was very determined. Again, for some of you, I'm feeling this person could be on the cusp of Aries and Pisces. In the next few weeks, you guys are looking at a new path, excited about a new path, but still wondering if you should give something another chance that has been difficult. You guys have control over this new path. Are you going to take the new path and have hope and faith and get excited about new goals so that you can find yourself in a position of leadership and or financial prosperity? Listen to your intuition. Because Spirit wants to talk to you about a better money offer in a new direction that they are helping to assist you with. In your hopes and fears, some of you are looking at a love offer, wondering if it's the real deal. Take your time. In your outcome position, some of you are going to be mourning the fact that you drew someone into your path and now you're having to deal with the emotions connected to that. Maybe even to the letting go of this air sign. Now, the person you're thinking of sees that Spirit is offering you a new direction, a new path, or is having to understand that it's time for them to get to the truth of their situation, that it's time for them to cut away from a path they've been on and to claim victory by moving into a new direction. They're being reborn to the fact that someone isn't opening up to them, isn't sharing a part of their heart or their finances or their life path with them. And Spirit's helping them to think clearly and to make the right choices with the major arcana judgment when it comes to someone that made them feel good about themselves, that made them feel happy in general. Now, in their foundation, they're waiting, they're watching, they're wondering about this new fiery energy and what to do about it. In the recent past, they couldn't make a decision for some reason about someone who was content, who had a beautiful lifestyle, but they're now starting to understand that someone's not opening up. They're contemplating a new path because someone else has come into the picture. In the next few weeks, this fire sign, the air sign, is running away, or someone's running away from a situation where they thought they were going to be in a beautiful lifestyle with beautiful things and plenty of prosperity. They have control over the next 4 to 6 weeks to decide if they want to continue to offer their heart or if they're going to move on. Maybe some of them want to even come in and have a discussion or an argument with the whole situation. But Spirit's telling this person you guys are thinking of that it's time to move in a new direction with hope and faith, that as they cut away from that which they thought would fulfill them, it's better to walk away and mourn the situation than to race in and try and cause more negativity. In their outcome position, they've got the Hermit energies twice. So they are really having to learn what all of this meant to them. They thought there was going to be a new path, and now they're having to go and find a different direction. You guys are excited about a direction, but it doesn't involve this person. Some of you may be letting go of this person because a justice situation is over. Some of you are trying to get to the truth of a situation, or someone's going to get to the truth of a situation, and finally it will become a time of moving on. In a 3-card summary to my left, in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, for you and this person, I feel it's coming to the end of destruction, of pain and anguish, of arguing, of intense emotions. Some of you are looking at how far you've come, what you've had to experience, and how you can move forward now because of what you've learned about yourself. It's time to be clear with others, especially if this is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, and to heal. Take time to heal. Take time to think about a new direction. Don't run into a new direction. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, some of you are going to be finding or going after this new path in love and romance, of financial prosperity and abundance. but people might not like the ideas or choices you're making, but it doesn't matter because you guys are at a higher level spiritually. What's done is done, needs to be left behind. It's time to walk away from feeling down. It's time to start celebrating, Leos. It's time to start getting together with people that fulfill you. It's time to start understanding what's going on in your heart and to listen to your intuition. Is this all fantasy or is this fulfillment? Is this new person going to accept your cup of love? Or have you not let go of someone that you had to deal with in a court situation? Did you guys will this situation into your life because of a court situation and needing comfort? And now you're receiving more attention in a different direction, so you're leaving things behind. You guys have come a long way, and in the next 4 to 6 weeks, Leos, you are going to be able to manifest a soul contract and or a life partner. But you got to be willing to take that risk. You got to be willing to jump in a new direction. It's not about sneaking away from the past. It's about facing a situation head on. Be careful what it is that you're wishing for. Make sure you don't become addicted to a person, place, situation, circumstance, or a way of thinking. Break the chains that tie you to some sort of heartache. And know that as you reach out in a new direction, people will be reaching back to you. And there may be an opportunity to travel. But this opportunity to travel might bring you to the reality that the situation wasn't going to go anywhere. It's a lot of this I'm feeling is about how you guys handle a situation with someone. If you have a third person and you're thinking about moving in a new direction, you need to properly and kindly let go of someone from your path, and then be fearless when it comes to moving in a new direction. Things may not work out, but give yourself a pat on the back for going after your dreams. We're all born here alone and we die alone for a reason, and that's to learn about ourselves on our path moving forward in our lives, how we treat others along the way. Oof, wow. Some of you, you are putting an end to a path with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. See, they're saying if you do it the right way, in the right order, and with complete honesty, going after and manifesting it, what it is you truly want when it comes to a soulmate connection, some of you have grown a long way and you've learned about yourself through the process. And that is awesome because you're going to get a happily ever after. But again, they're saying you got to release yourself from a situation first. You got to make the right choices. You got to open up your heart. You got to put your heart on the line and be willing to get hurt. And if you hurt others, well, then things may not work out so great for you as you move in a different direction. So think about who you guys are and how you handle things, and do it in the do it as Jesus would do. Okay, and then you are good to go. All right, so I'm going to pull some cards from the Sacred Circle spread, tarot, I'm sorry, by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide you guys with a clearly defined spread here of areas that maybe they can guide you in the next month, maybe even month and a half. Okay, this is a circle spread. I don't know if I just said that, and I'm combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification. So this is all about spiritual guidance. Okay, for some of you, The card representing you right now is materialism. Don't focus too much on the materialistic. In your mental aspects, it's time to really reflect. What is love to you? How does it make you feel? How does it help you to make others feel? How does your love want to make someone else feel? Again, I'm combining the Sacred Circle Tarot with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of this circle spread before us. All right, so yes, with materialism, staying closed off because of fear of not knowing where the future is going to lead you. Don't be in fear. The moon represents hope, and without hope, you'd be stuck in the dark when it comes to this materialism. Take a chance on hope that it will light your path and it will lead you in the right direction. As long as you have positive motives, dreams, goals. In your mental aspects position, it's about making the right choices. You've got the major arcana Judgment here. So Spirit's saying, reflect on the Page of Cups. What is love to you? How do you offer love? Spirit's going to help for you to make the right choices when it comes to love. In your relationship sector, some of you may have felt defeated at one point and it knocked you off balance. But don't feel like you have to defeat others to bring in balance, because that won't work for you. In your creative inspirations position, we've got movement. Creatively think about how you can go in and express your heart to someone. In any area, if you've worked too hard and you don't receive the recognition you deserve, especially in love, or if somebody's worked hard to offer their love to you, then it's not love. So think about what love is to you. Reflect on that and then make the right choices about how you're going to go in and express your love to someone. In your actions position, you've got the World card. Going full circle. Realizing that one path has ended so another can begin. A way of thinking, a way of being has ended. And now it's about taking steps forward and reflecting on what love truly is after some form of defeat that maybe affected you guys materially. Just because something happened in the material area does not mean that you should change the way you share your love with others. In your emotional aspects position, some of you are very emotional because of a lover's situation. You want to open up your heart, but the offer is small. The offer is new. This offer may not grow, and or this offer will grow, but it's up to you guys to put the energy in, but to know exactly what it is you're doing, okay? Reflect on what it is that you're offering or what it is that's being offered to you. Again, I see a Pisces or a water sign. In your subconscious, you guys have been recovering. You built something that was successful, and yes, you should be proud. But it's like that picture with the bandage on your head. Is it worth putting any more energy in when you can start something new? Now is the time of recovery. Some may be going through a court situation, But with the major arcana Justice, know that Spirit is going to help for you to cut away from situations of thinking, of ways of being that no longer serve you, so that your balance can once again fulfill you. So you're not off balance and defeated. So you can give heart and give your heart and offer how you give your heart and what that means to you in a way that is true once again. In your practical matters position, we've got diplomacy. Very important for you guys to be diplomatic right now as you reach out to others. Whether it's the web or whether it's communication somehow, telephone, whatever it is. Communicate diplomatically. Make the movement. Don't make yourself think or fear that it's going to be too much work after what you've been through. After some sort of defeat and recovery. It's now time to step in a new direction, but do it after reflection. And understand that as one path comes to an end, another one opens up. We weren't knocked down. We didn't not survive. We're surviving to step into something higher, something better, and something more. Or we can choose to hang back and be angry and go nowhere. In your inner strengths position, you guys have the warrior energies around you and within you to shine like the sun once again, to feel like a kid again, to enjoy your life in this new world path. And as you're just enjoying life day to day with the warrior energies, knowing that you have recovered or are recovering, Spirit drops in this beautiful red cloth of love. Maybe when you're not even looking. And that love grows into engagement, marriage. But you got to take the actions first to lay down the path with this new world and step into this new world path. Okay, the old world is over with the 10. 10 is 1 plus 0. You've already moved in a new direction. You've already stepped on to this path that you were fearing tied to materialism. Some of you have been working hard, and that's what's blessing you with movement in this new direction. Leave behind the defeat, because those who you have dealt with before are not who you will meet next. The card representing the entire reading is the Page of Wands. There is potential in a new direction. You just have to leave troubled waters behind. You are not in any form of bondage. You are not stuck in any way. That is a figment of your imagination. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor when it comes to opening your heart, when it comes to dipping your toe in the water, when it comes to observing a new person and or the person you've been with, the difficulty you've been dealing with. I feel like this is new, and she's listening to her intuition, and she's stepping into the new world path, and the wheel is turning in her favor, showing her that she has risen to a higher level now. And here you are, shining like the sun, looking at this brand new path for the very first time. Rebirth could be that if you were broken before, you are looking at this new path and it's just awe-inspiring. If you were in a difficult marriage or connection that didn't feel like it was going to survive, this is the rebirth of that connection. We all have freedom of choice. But as long as we're doing what is right, as long as we're not hurting others, as long as we're working to heal and become stronger in love, then good things are going to come.
It's fall at Josie K. Time to refresh your closet.
Pardon me. All right, so in a 3-card summary to my left, we've got the first week and a half to 2 weeks. A passionate connection. Some are going to be built on just passion and lust and texting. These fall through and fail. But some might be built on a solid foundation of time together, building memories together, making goals together for your life together, knowing that this passion will grow over time. Some sort of offer may come in for you guys when it comes to career and finances. And you're going to be setting goals to manifest great things, or setting goals to communicate with someone else who's manifesting great things. Some of you, though, are learning from someone else who became more financially set because you guys separated, and that's what made you feel defeat. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, here you are celebrating peace, joy, contentment, and happiness because you spoke your truth with someone, because you let go of something that didn't fulfill you, and you stepped into a new exciting path. You came to the realization that something is no longer fulfilling you. And the High Priestess is going to help to send in messages to give you clarity about a situation. For some of you, that could involve court. Someone's not accepting your love anymore, but that's okay. Remember, this has made you into like the King of Cups, stronger, more observant, the ability to listen to your intuition. That's why you're being blessed with the opportunity to step in a new direction. When we lose things, it's because better things are coming, and you will receive tenfold what you lost. So in the next 4 to 6 weeks, for some of you, not all of you, you will confidently put something to an end, knowing that you can hope, wish, and pray on a star with the star card energies, and that Spirit's going to make a wish come true. All you have to do is kick back and think, heal for a little bit about what it is you manifested in your path that maybe you built on fantasy before, that now is keeping you up at night, keeping you stuck and stagnant, making you cling to your finances. Remember, it's all about what you want this connection to turn into. What you put in is what you receive. For some of you, this is a different person. You've left an air sign for an earth sign. Just make sure you do everything in a fair way. Make sure you don't build yourself into some fantasy and end up being let down and hurt because someone was sneaky and dishonest and destroyed everything. This is a time of great communication and not about reactions. All right, well, I noticed we're over. Yeah, can't make a choice about someone or something you're tied to. Get out of your head, take and travel, and then make your decision. Don't be afraid to move into a new path, because it is a blessing from the universe. Once you free yourself, there will be better money. There will be better opportunities. Materialism won't be a concern. Okay, but this is about what you do with your heart, how you use your heart with others. That's going to affect your future path in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Your word of prayer is present moment. I am fully present in the here and now. And to close, I'm going to read from the book. You receive this card as a gentle reminder to keep your focus on this present moment right now. Have you been reliving old memories, rehashing ancient wounds, or projecting yourself into the future? If so, you're missing out on life, which occurs in the here and now. Mother Mary guides you to enjoy the present, no matter what's going on, as you learn to extract the joy and blessings hidden within every experience. You'll continuously feel fulfilled in the moment. So for some of you, be happy with what you have. Don't chase after false fantasies. For others of you, if you're following a new dream, deal with the person that you're with in an honest manner. For those of you who have lost money in some sort of a divorce process, know that there is a new path that the universe is blessing you with, as long as you handle things in a very positive manner, that's going to bring you more fulfillment than you've had before. Peace, joy, contentment, friends, family, prosperity, and a happily ever after. Thank you again for stopping by my channel. I hope to hear from you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe. For those who subscribe, I'm going to be sending out special gifts and offers for video readings. If you want a personal video reading, my information is here below. Take care, and God bless.